One of the keys to rucking is putting your opponent in two minds. And Max Gawn did that from the first centre bounce yesterday. Now, so I want to highlight that first centre bounce. The centre bounce always gives you a really good understanding of what the structure was or what their homework was during the week. Now, Max Gawn obviously knows that Marshall is in good form, but he likes to jump into you across the line really early at the centre bounces. But I want to have it pay particular attention to Cozzy, who's the receiver in this section here. And then watch, so he goes in this direction here. Watch Petrarca as the blocker and watch Clayton Oliver coming across as a sweeper. So this is the first centre bounce of the game. But what I also want to take particular attention to is what Gawn does. This is really smart rucking. So this is the first centre bounce of the game. Watch how he sidesteps around. Look at Marshall trying to jump into him like he normally does. And then soft tap there. Clayton Oliver coming as a sweeper. Great blocking here by Petrarca. And then watch Cozzy flick out this way. Now, what this immediately does, it put Marshall in two minds. All right, so great hit. Then watch the next hit. Next centre bounce. Watch Marshall. Little steps, doesn't even jump. All of a sudden, Max Gawn has won the mental battle. He's like, okay, stop play, perfect. I'm just going to tap it over there. Next play, same again. Look at Marshall, not even prepared to jump. Wants to stop play. Max Gawn, perfect. You know what? I'll hit it over here. Different hitting position. Centre bounce later in the game, same thing. But the use of his hands, I love how he just uses his hands. Look at Marshall, not even jumping now. From that first centre bounce, it's put him in two minds. And then Max Gawn just decides to punch it out of there. All of a sudden then, this is late in the game, Marshall decides to change his angle. Max Gawn, no worries. Perfect. I'll hit it in this position. The ability to change angles, change hit zones was just outstanding. But this is my favourite part. So he's done all that work. But this is what Gawn's really good at doing as well, is jumping across the line aggressively really hard, putting your opponent off balance with both hands and taking out of the play. So even though he had so many possessions around the ground, played an outstanding game, that first centre bounce put Marshall in two minds, and he won the mental battle straight away.